Great teams adapt and embrace change. Adapting and embracing change is a critical component of success for teams in today's ever-evolving world. Many organizations have found that accepting, analyzing, and adjusting to changes quickly can be the difference between thriving and simply surviving. This video will explore the importance of adaptability and how it can help great teams reach their maximum potential. In the past, organizations have been able to rely on a particular set of strategies and tactics that guarantee success. However, with the increasing complexity of today's world, these strategies are no longer reliable or effective. Instead, teams must be prepared to adapt quickly and embrace change to remain competitive. This is especially true for couples in fast-paced industries such as technology and finance, where staying ahead of the competition is essential for survival. While the resistance to change in teams may hamper progress, it is essential to understand the underlying reasons behind such resistance. Let's examine the reasons why some teams resist change, exploring the psychological, organizational, and individual factors that contribute to this resistance. 1. Fear of the unknown. One primary reason for team resistance to change is the fear of the unknown. Familiarity provides a sense of security and comfort, and any alteration to the existing norms and practices can be perceived as a threat. The uncertainty of how change will affect team members' roles, positions, and personal lives can create anxiety and resistance. 2. Loss of control. Resistance to change can also stem from the fear of losing control. Individuals and teams have invested time and effort into establishing routines, systems, and processes that may have been successful. Change threatens to disrupt established structures and may require relinquishing control over certain aspects. This loss of power can be unsettling for some team members, leading to resistance. 3. Misalignment of goals and values. Change initiatives often arise from a desire to align team goals and values with organizational objectives. However, team members may resist such changes when they perceive a disconnect between their priorities and the organization's. This misalignment can create a sense of distrust, stifling enthusiasm for embracing new approaches or strategies. 4. Change fatigue. Change fatigue is a phenomenon where teams have experienced repeated changes, which may have not yielded the desired outcomes or delivered on promised benefits. In such cases, team members may become disillusioned and lose faith in the effectiveness of any future changes. This skepticism breeds resistance as individuals hesitate to engage in the change process due to past disappointments. 5. Lack of communication and involvement. Effective communication and involvement are vital for successful change management. When team members feel excluded from the decision-making process or receive insufficient information about the reasons and benefits of proposed changes, they are more likely to resist. Feeling unheard or undervalued erodes trust and creates a barrier to embracing change. Adaptability is essential not only in terms of responding effectively to external changes but also to internal ones as well. Teams may face new challenges due to shifting organizational structures or changing personnel dynamics, which could lead them down an unexpected path if they're not prepared for it. Therefore, great teams must develop their capacity for adaptation to adjust when faced with any challenge or obstacle. Successful teams have found it helpful to adapt quickly by implementing agile frameworks into their processes and operations. Agile frameworks allow couples to break up tasks into smaller chunks, which can be tackled more efficiently without starting from scratch each time something needs adjusting or updating. Breaking down projects into smaller pieces allows team members to focus on one task at a time while still keeping an eye out for potential issues that might arise along the way, allowing them greater flexibility should anything need tweaking during the development stages. Furthermore, great teams learn how to utilize data analytics tools best when deciding how to respond to changes. With access to real-time data, teams can make informed decisions quickly and accurately without wasting valuable time or resources. This is especially important when dealing with complex problems that require multiple solutions or approaches. Having the correct data at their fingertips allows them to evaluate each option more thoroughly before committing to a final course of action. Finally, great teams also understand the importance of communication when embracing change effectively. Team members need to be able to communicate openly and honestly about any challenges they may be facing for everyone involved to understand what needs to be done and why specific changes need to be made. The ability for all parties involved in a project or process to come together and discuss potential solutions will ensure that everyone is on board with whatever adjustments might need making, resulting in smoother transitions overall when alterations are required down the line. Embracing change is not a one-time event but an ongoing process. By following these 5 steps, teams can cultivate a culture that accepts change and thrives on it. With time, they will become adaptable, resilient, and better equipped to handle the evolving needs of their organization.